Within the royal palace at Forres, the sounds of battle have faded, but the echoes of treason still linger in the air. King Duncan, his brow heavy with the burdens of his crown, seeks closure on a painful chapter, a betrayal that cut deeper than any enemy's sword. He turns to his eldest son Malcolm, his voice filled with a solemn weight. Is execution done on Cawdor? Are not those in commission yet returned? The realm must see that betrayal finds its just and swift conclusion.
My liege, they are not yet come back, but I have spoke with one that saw him die. The witness told me that Cawdor faced his end, not with a coward's fear, but with a strange and solemn grace. He did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons, holding nothing back, as if to cleanse his soul before its final journey. He implored your highness's pardon and set forth a deep repentance. It was as if he had rehearsed this final act his entire life. Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it. He died as one that had been studied in his death, a player upon a stage, resolved to throw away the dearest thing he owed, his very life, as 'twere a careless trifle, a bauble of no worth.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. I looked upon his face and saw loyalty. I heard his words and believed them to be gospel. How easily a smiling face can mask a serpent's heart. And as the king spoke of a trust so utterly broken, the great doors of the hall swung open. A hush fell over the court. O worthiest cousin, the sin of my ingratitude even now was heavy on me. Your deeds are so heroic, your service so vast, that my gratitude struggles to keep pace. Thou art so far before that swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Would thou hadst less deserved that the proportion both of thanks and payment might have been mine.
The service and the loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your Highness's part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne and state, children and servants.
Noble Banquo, that hast no less deserved, nor must be known no less to have done so, let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There if I grow, the harvest is your own.
My plenteous joys, wanton in fullness, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. But I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
My liege, to stand in your presence is reward enough for any deed. The service and the loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your Highness's part is but to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne and state as children to a father and servants to a master. We do but what we should by doing everything to safeguard your love and honour the twin pillars of this noble kingdom.
Welcome hither, my worthiest cousin. I have but begun to plant thee, and I will labour to make thee full of growing. A seed of greatness lies within you, Macbeth, and in the fertile soil of our kingdom, under the warm sun of my favour, you shall rise like a mighty oak, a testament to loyalty and strength for all to see. Noble Banquo, you have no less deserved, nor must be known any less to have done so. Your valour shone just as brightly on the field of battle. You are a companion in arms and in honour. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart, for your worth is a treasure to my crown.
Your embrace is a greater prize than any title. There if I grow, the harvest is your own. For the loyalty I bear is not for my own gain, but for the prosperity and peace of your reign. My fortunes are bound entirely to yours, my king.
Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm. To be surrounded by such pillars of my kingdom fills my heart to bursting. My plenteous joys, so rich and wanton in their fullness, now seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. These are tears not of grief, but of a profound and overwhelming gratitude. In the royal palace at Forres, victory celebrations were in full swing. King Duncan, buoyed by the recent triumph over rebellion and invasion, gathered his most trusted thanes. The air was thick with anticipation, for the king had an announcement of great consequence, one that would shape the future of Scotland itself. He looked upon his court, his gaze filled with a fatherly pride, ready to secure his legacy. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we have not been idle. With your loyal support, our kingdom is secure. Now we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland. The title was a thunderclap in the hall. Not merely heir, but Prince of Cumberland, a formal declaration that blocked the path of any other contender. For a man like Macbeth, who had just been told by witches that he would be king, this was an unforeseen and formidable obstacle. Which honour must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers. The court erupted in applause, their cheers echoing for the new prince. But amidst the celebration, Macbeth stood frozen, a polite smile plastered on his face. It was a mask, expertly worn, hiding the maelstrom of ambition and fury that now raged within him. He had bled for this king, only to see the ultimate prize handed to another. From hence to Inverness and bind us further to you.
The rest is labour which is not used for you. My services are your own. I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Corder. Duncan, blind to the serpent he was warming in his bosom, saw only his valiant kinsman. He could not perceive the darkness that had begun to coil around Macbeth's heart, a darkness his own announcement had just fed. As Macbeth turned to depart, he stepped from the torchlight into the waiting shadows of the corridor, his public face falling away to reveal the predator beneath.
The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must fall down or else o'erleap, for in my way it lies. The prophecy foretold a crown for me, yet the king builds a wall before it. Is fate to be denied, or must I give it a bloody hand? Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. Let there be no witness in heaven or on earth to the thoughts that now take root. The eye wink at the hand. Let the deed be done in darkness, yet let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
True, worthy Banquo, he is full so valiant, and in his commendations I am fed. It is a banquet to me. Let's after him, whose care is gone before to bid us welcome. It is a peerless kinsman.